Hey, what's up, y'all? Just coming with another thought. For some reason, every time I wake up in the morning, I wake up with a specific thought. Information just starts to download in my head. A lot of times I'll post stuff that's related to that thought on my social media pages. But I thought I would make a little video just to um just to interact in a different way other than just posting stuff through words. But I just want to talk a little bit about healing and the importance of healing before you get into like a serious relationship. And just a disclaimer, man, I'm not a relationship expert. I have a couple friends on Facebook that are like, real life relationship experts. I'm not in that category. I'm not a relationship expert. Um, but I have experienced a marriage. I have experienced an engagement and being in relationships. Um, so I think that kind of qualifies me to give some sort of insight on the whole matter. But anyway, I just feel like, man, like before you really get into a serious relationship, especially a marriage, that you really should work on you. You should work on, you know, and not just for the sake of, I'm going to work on this just so that I can be better for somebody else. But you should work on it just because you deserve that. You deserve to be healed. You deserve to be whole. You deserve all the fullness of life, even if you never connect with anybody. But I think if you're gonna choose to consolidate your life with somebody else's, then there's certain problems that stem from your past that you should probably deal with. Like any relationship issues and stuff that you went through in the past that are still lingering in your mind and heart, I would deal with those. And I heard somebody say this. I heard somebody say that a lot of the problems that we deal with in adult, I don't know who said it, but a lot of the problems that we deal with in adulthood are problems that we inherited in childhood. So some of us are still dealing with stuff that happened in high school or middle school or even younger. That we really need to deal with those things for sake of a better life. I think a lot of us though, man, like I see a lot of quotes on social media about a real man will wipe your wounds away, or a real woman will do this, or you know somebody else is gonna fix the problem. You know, but I just feel like if you are in a relationship with someone, I don't think it's their job to fix you or to deal with all of the stuff that comes along with what you've been through, especially if they have nothing to do with what happened to you. Now, I'm not saying that they can't help you, they can't do stuff like that, but a lot of us, we feel like that that our significant other probably should fix us, and they should deal with all of our problems that we inherited way before we met them. I just don't feel like that's fair, man. I just don't feel like it's fair for them to deal with, soul ties from other relationships, or just different stigmas you have from other relationships, or different hurts you had from other relationships, when you can just simply just take some time for yourself and get over that stuff, so that when you consolidate your life with someone else's life, you're not bringing all this garbage that's gonna stunt the growth or prevent the relationship from even going any further than going further. So I would say, man, a lot of us should just focus on healing, man. And again, not for the sake of, I want to be whole when I get into this relationship, but you just want to be whole even if you never get into a relationship. I'm gonna tell you, there was a period of time, man, like I basically just said, hey, you know what? I'm a heal. I wasn't walking around crying and really in a bad shape, but I realized that I had some stuff within me stemming from years ago and stemming from other relationships that would have probably that have probably affected my marriage and relationships that I've had before. So I need to chill out. I need to take some time for myself, and I need to really just deal with me. I need to get to know me. I need to get closer to God. And I promised myself at one point, I said, you know what? No matter who I meet during this period of time, I am not going to let that person interrupt my healing process. I'm not going to allow somebody to come in my life and just because they fine and whatever like that, and, I'm going to basically get into a relationship with them. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm just going to be by myself. And that was a great time for me, man. I got to really know myself. I'm still really getting to know myself and just becoming a better me. So when I finally do, if I ever do get married, I think I'll be a better person, because I focused on the healing, man. I focused on, getting rid of all the garbage that I had in my mind from other relationships and from other stuff that happened long time ago. And I think that you set yourself up for success like that in relationships, because if you're carrying around all this baggage, like, granted, everybody has baggage, everybody has stuff that they deal with. But I'm just saying, man, like, we really should deal with being healed from some of that stuff before we decide to consolidate our lives with somebody else's. I could say a lot more, but I ain't gonna hold you guys for too long. But anyway, man, focus on your healing. You deserve to be healed. And God bless.